you're hitting a highway and there is a left diversion which is taking place. On that road, you have one worker working. You go straight, the brakes are not working, the clutches are not working, handbrakes are not working, nothing. You go left, there's only one worker. Now, I want to ask a question. Which one would you guys choose? Would you go straight? Now the speed of your car is at 60 km/h. You go, you hit these 5 people, or you take a left and you hit one person.
I will stop imagining.
Good answer. How many of you will go straight? Gentlemen, straight and hit 5. Oh, great. What's your good name, sir? Great. You want to shout loud? No, that's not working. Horn is not working. You want to shout? Okay. All right. How many of you will take left? Just raise your hand. Maximum of you? And what about others?
Stop it. Sir.
Right. This highway doesn't have a right. No, I mean, just hypothetically assuming, I just want to know, because you guys are all going to be MBA graduates sooner or later. Jump. You will not neither go straight nor go left, you will jump. What's your name, sir?
Suraj.
Great. What a personality. How many of you will go left and take a chance of hitting one person? Okay, great. Just a small tweak, a modification in the story is you're not riding this car anymore. Yeah, imagination.
Not.
All you got to do is, this time, you're standing on the bridge and you can see this car is coming and you know that its brakes are not working, the horn is not working, handbrakes are not working, and yeah, the door is closed, you can't jump. All you are doing is just standing and looking at that car which is coming, and straight, there are 5 people. Now, along with you on this bridge, there is a person standing next to you who is a drunkard. He is full time. Now this guy is also leaning over the bridge. Even he is looking like this, and even you are looking at that. But the problem is he is looking more deeply. He is just bending over the bridge like this. And you have an option now. You have your hand, all you have to do is put on his back. He's going to fall right in the place where the car is going to come, and it's just going to hit him. And you'll be able to save 5 people. It's simple. You're standing on the bridge, there's a person next to you who is a drunkard, who is drunk, who doesn't know what it is. He's happily singing, and he's just leaning over, and you're looking at him, and you're looking at the car. You don't have to do anything, you have to say, hello friend, put a hand, push him, and fall. You're not going to do that. Or you can just stand and see the car going by and hitting 5 people. So, what will you do? You just be an observer. How many of you will just stand there and be as an observer? Observer. You're not going to do anything. Just stand there and see the car going by. How many of you will just put a hand on the fat man and just leave him alone? No one. You will shout. If you get it. In the earlier case, guys, you were okay taking a left and going and hitting one person. Now you guys are all okay seeing the car and hitting the 5 people. It's just that I told this story just to see the kind of decisions you guys make. Because after you step out, whether, as sir said, whichever sector you're going to choose, retail, finance, marketing, banking, every moment you've got to make a decision. Now, the objective of starting a brush polish organization was when I was working with Dell Computers. I'm from Hubli, from North Karnataka. I graduated from Kodambi College. After I finished Kodambi, I went to Bangalore. I studied BSc Biotechnology. And then later I got into Dell. The only problem in Dell is if you want to get into project leads or if you want to get into marketing, you've got to be an MBA graduate. So I was leading a project which is called as Business Process Improvement. And we had to recruit 4 or 5 people. And I will be very candid, I'll be very honest with you. There is an inclination, there is a little love towards helping out Kannada. So when we get a resume, we filter it out and say like, okay, let's see whom we can find. And when you call them for an interview, the new format is, all you have to do is come in and do a presentation. Presentation on any topic, whatever you like. First challenge is, people don't even turn up for an presentation when you get to know that. Second biggest challenge is interview. With 3-5 people sit, one is the HR manager, one is the ops manager, and another one is the project manager. 3 people. And we sit, we want to know you, how much of ability you have to take stress. It's not like we want to drill you like roadies. It's just we are going to ask you questions and want to know what kind of decisions you guys want to make. Simple. And these are those people who get paid 6 lakhs per annum, 7 lakhs per annum. I utterly don't find any difference of syllabus of what you are studying and what IIM people are studying. Because I go to IIM Bangalore as an evaluator and I find no difference. The subjects are the same, but the only difference is you tell them, okay, you know what, you got to do a presentation. They're ready up front with a great body language, coming up and doing a presentation. And you ask them, okay, you know what, you have to go for an interview. Up and ready, 2 hours. That's it, nothing makes big difference. And they get paid 15 lakh to 25 lakh on an average. So, and the most biggest thing which worried us is what? Is your academics are great. The scores are 60%, 70%, 75%. But the only challenge is in expressing it, in presenting it. So that's when we all decided, okay, you know what? Let's leave our jobs. Let's see if we can do training. And for the last 4 years, we have been doing it. We worked, me and my friends worked as a freelancers. We went to train colleges, we trained. And after getting the confidence that, okay, you know what, we can start our own company, we started off with a restaurant. It's just been 2 months, we started. We are located in Hubli. So the objective was that, it's simple. All we have to do is just brush it up and polish it and make it all good and look it shine. So before I head on, I have a small quiz in the manner, in the fashion that you can do business anywhere, any point, anywhere in India. Now one thing what really impressed me when last night when I was making this whole quiz, I'll be very honest, I was not expecting that most of you or you will give almost all the answers except the last one, and that too you guys were very close. We have been to good colleges in MBA in North Karnataka, but no one has come close as this college has come. Round of applause for it. Good. Answers starting from Tata, Jamshedji Tata, to identifying very, very close. Good. But you guys have to take a notch higher now. As Director Sir was telling, it's getting very, very competitive every day, every minute. And if you're thinking, okay, you know what, this guy has come on from brush polish, he's talking just like that, you guys are getting it wrong. The moment you step out, it's going to be very difficult. So it's a great opportunity these 2 years to revamp yourself, upgrade your knowledge, speak about those things where it's happening live. Because that's what people in IIM are doing. And what bothers me is that It's simple, the syllabus are simple, and even they work in the same manner like you guys work. But the difference is they keep on thinking, they keep on talking, they keep on reading books like this. That's the only difference. And I largely believe that if people from this region work a little harder, get and upgrade your knowledge, I think days are not too far. We are going to see the salaries of 6 lakh to 8 lakh given over here. Why not? As Barack Obama said very rightly, that the biggest currency, you know which is the hardest currency in the world? Euros, dollars, pounds. Any other answer? Dirham. You know what was his statement when he became the president? For the first time I'm talking. The hardest currency is knowledge. You got knowledge, people are willing to pay you. And I'm serious. I'm standing here we have already formed a company, we have a team. Only thing which we guys have is just knowledge, the industry knowledge, the passion, and get it done. So when you have, the college is striving hard, we have got a placement officer. So many people are getting together. Just make and uplift yourself to the next level, and even we will be there, anything, anytime. We'll be more than happy to help you. So get it together. I'm not telling you guys not to have fun. When I was sitting there, when I was in my college, it's a nice balance. You guys have to do it because it's huge. And look at our Prime Minister. He has given crazy amount of money for skill development. You're aware of it? I'll just run across. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, the contest was on communication, presentation, body language, and we happen to be a part of it, and we have won it. So it's one more feathers to our. With all these things, when it happened, and that's when we decided, okay, let's go ahead and start off with the organization called as. So we are on a education sector, and why do we need to? The objective of education is to have knowledge. And there are two types of knowledge. One is explicit, another one is tacit. Explicit is that knowledge where a book is given or an assignment is given, we teach something and we measure it. That's the reason your internals are there, that's the reason your semester exams are there. It can be measured. Tacit. Tacit is that knowledge where a student or anyone learns in an environment or in a training. A lot of people, when we observe, have a great explicit knowledge. The challenge we were facing is in tacit. And this requires time. We got to work hand in hand. We got to work, have patience, get it done and build it. So what is that we do? What is that we do? We do only, anyone knows about it? What is L&D? Simple. This is the only job we do. And our objective, anyone tell our objective, just take a guess. To improve soft skills, okay. Any other option? Any other thing which comes to your mind? Our only objective is as a job. We do it in academics and we do it at corporate level. Now, coming down to academics, I'm not going to speak about corporate, coming down to academics. How do we help or make you successful? It's through only one way. It is to help in your campus placement. As we have sir over here, so we'll be working, we will see how we can do, what we can do. Campus placement. It's a program with an educational campus or in a common place which provides jobs to students. Simple. Now it's great that you have all been here. Now, types of, 7:30 in the morning, the wash is located in Kormangla. Me and my friend are going in a car to meet another friend of mine. 7:30 in the morning, peacefully enjoying the radio. 2 days, Robert Bosch or Bosch organization had put up an ad which said, engineering graduates, any engineering graduates, that's fantastic, any engineering graduates with 60% and above passed out this year can come down for a walk-in. You know, walk-in, you can directly walk into the company. They are given the address and they are given the time. The time was, the gates open at 9 o'clock. Right? 7:30, me and my friend are going and we are seeing there are people close to 200, 250, already at 7:30. We go, I meet my friend, we spend our time, we have our lunch at his home. We are coming back around 3:30. In Bosch, Kormanna, Bangalore, India, the situation was so bad that the company had to call traffic cops to clear the jam. The number of people, engineering graduates, who were there was 2,300. And when the HRs got to know about it, when HR saw just from the view that there are people standing in their company, what will you do? All they did is they called up the kitchen. In the cafeteria, they have these huge dustbins where they discard their food. Yes? A blue color one. I mean, I think every municipality has it. All they did is they asked that food to be taken out. They cleaned it, they washed it, they dried it. They opened the gates. There were 6 dustbins kept. And they took the mic, they made an announcement, and they told that, okay, you know what, we apologize for such a huge jam. We request all the candidates to please drop in their resumes over here, we will get back to you. And as far as my knowledge goes, none of them got a call. 2,500 resumes were there, in all those 6 buckets. How will you sort it out? That was the biggest mistake what they did. After that, they never did it. I'm trying to say by this example is that that's the kind of fierce competition. I'm not saying it's not for MBA. I don't know about MBA. MBA I have not seen so far. Why do companies recruit from, it's easier, as she said, it's easier in terms of cost, largely in terms of cost. They will save a lot of money. They come, they make a visit to XYZ college, they talk to the placement officer, they talk to the dean. The campus is happy that the college has come, the companies has come. They take a few candidates, whoever they think they are good, go, roll off the offer letter. Now, answer me this. That attitude, you can develop it by just practicing. You buy and book R.K. Agarwal, or there are so many aptitude books. You sit down, you go on practicing, you get the formulas correct, you get it. But these are very hard. And this also requires time, this requires a lot of momentum to work, to change your whole behavior pattern and inspire you. So, if we work, your ability to do presentation is 35 and if your performance is 78. Together clubbed, you are all good to go. If you master this. Yes? And this is what it's all about. You take marketing, you take finance, all you have to do is sell the product, how good you are at it. Now when Steve Jobs died, anyone can tell me when Steve Jobs died? 2012. At that point of time I was in Tumkur. I'll tell you honestly. I was in Tumkur and suddenly I got a call. I'm a huge Steve Jobs fan. I've read his books, I've watched his videos. Amazing guy, don't talk about it. I got a call. I was in a session like this. I got a first call, I didn't pick. Then it was a text. Steve Jobs, RIP. I saw the message, oh my God, Steve Jobs is dead. And then people in Tumkur, and there are people in Hollywood, in Silicon Valley crying, Steve Jobs is dead. People in London are crying Steve Jobs is dead. People in Delhi are crying Steve Jobs is dead. People in Bangalore are crying Steve Jobs is dead. And people in Tumkur are crying Steve Jobs is dead. When I ask people who is Steve Jobs, they are looking for Steve Jobs is dead. Who is Steve Jobs? People in Tumkur. Who is Steve Jobs? I'm asking, okay, you know what is Steve Jobs? He was a great person, man. No, he was not a programmer. You know that he was not a programmer. He was not a software guy. A guy had only one vision, to design things perfectly. And the only thing he did fantastically was, he used to come up on the stage. You have all seen the way he launches. He removes the mobile, puts it like this, and the entire cameras, the worldwide are looking at it, and the way he explains about this product makes Apple products sell like hotcakes. He is one of the greatest. I don't know about his innovation, but I can tell you he is one of the greatest marketeer in the 21st century. The way he does the presentation, it's like, wow. Even if you don't have money, if you look at his presentation, you will buy, beg, steal and kill people to get that iPhone. I'm serious, you watch his presentation on YouTube. Amazing. The way he comes is simple. He doesn't wear blazers like this, he doesn't wear anything, he just comes on his jeans, a black turtleneck. He comes on stage and first thing he does is he tells a story. He tells a story and he connects that story to this product and he tells you, this is not a product, this is your life, this is your soul. That's marketing. You make your buyers compelled. So that's what we are talking now. Let's go into the marriage. That's the key talk. Key talk is to effectively and support. You have to support. It might be wrong, but you, at that point of time, you've got to put your foot down and say, you know what, no, I think this is still good. That's the key. A lot of people don't do that. They get influenced. It's a very tense situation. You get influenced and you get drawn by the decisions of others. Interview. You have cleared your group discussion, you stood for your point, and the list is announced and you have to go for an interview. Here is my amazing. This is what I know for interview. What is an interview? It's a company officials talk. All 3-4 people will be sitting. They want to see you, whether you're the right fit. Now, it's not about your communication. If you're thinking interview is where they check your communication, no. Interview is not checked for communication. Interview is checked to see your confidence level. I'll tell you my uncle's example. My dad's elder brother, he was there in NCC, and then I'm sure he's very, very old now. When he was in NCC, at that point of time, India was at war with Pakistan. 1961, 1962. Now these guys were in NCC camp, all good, all fine. Suddenly, they got a call that the person who was heading that NCC camp needs to come down to New Delhi. Right? Now, along with that, he had to leave immediately, but he had to appoint 2 people for that camp to be in charge. We call them Lieutenant Sergeant and Sergeant. Anyone who is in NCC here? Yeah, we call them Lieutenant Sergeant and Sergeant. Yeah? Yes? Now, in the middle of the night, 8:30, he called everyone. Everyone came out of their tent. He said, like, everyone's standing in the march past. He comes, he tells the situation. He tells, tonight I'm leaving to New Delhi, and I want 2 people who are going to join me for this war. You already have been certified. You have been to Audi Parade, and most importantly, you for spending this time with us. I really enjoyed my time being here. I've got to know and very happy that so much of knowledge is there here. Thank you so much, man.